Hello everyone, my name's Mike and welcome to my channel. And on my channel I talk about filming, I talk about photography, I talk about technology, and I talk about my experience going through using all these different things. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, it will be worth it. And today I'll be talking about what I wish I'd done differently in my first ever commercial shoot. Let's jump into it. So if you don't know already or haven't watched my last sort of couple of videos, I filmed my first ever commercial video, and it was a short 30-second commercial video. It was for a local business, a local supplement business. And if you haven't watched that video, there will be a link up there. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about what I would have done differently if I had filmed that again. So the first thing that I would have done differently would have been planning. I wish I'd planned the videos a little bit better. I wish I had sort of thought about my shots before I was there and sort of decided on how I wanted to take that story forward with the commercial. The video that I had done, it was more showcasing the shot, but I really wanted to create a story behind that shot, which I don't think I did very well. If I were to have a second opportunity, I would definitely involve a lot more of a storyline within the video. However, obviously this is a learning experience, and hopefully, I mean, you guys enjoyed that video, and a lot of people that I spoke to really enjoyed that video, so I was really happy with it. But there are a few things that I would have changed in that video. The other thing that I would have changed was the equipment that I'd brought. The first bit of equipment that I needed but felt like I should have invested in a better quality one was a slider. The slider that I brought, it was a relatively inexpensive slider, and I felt like with the camera that I brought, which was the Panasonic G80, I felt like it was a little bit too heavy for the slider. Now, when I look back at looking at different sliders, I realized that I bought a nylon bushing slider, which aren't very good for heavier mirrorless cameras or DSLRs. I will put a link in the description for the one that I will be buying. That one is sort of based on a bearing slider. My budget doesn't quite stretch to an electronic slider, but that would be the next investment that I would make, is getting electronic slider. The other thing that I wish I had brought with me, which I don't actually own yet, is a larger portable light. So as you guys may know, I love my Viltrox light, and it is great for a hairline backlight. So right now I've actually got one right behind me, and it's sort of lighting the back of my head just to make me pop from the background, and I really like it. However, if I wanted a bigger light, so using it as maybe like a key light, unfortunately I don't have one unless it's a big softbox like this one. I have actually invested in getting a larger, more powerful light, and that will be coming, but I won't say what it is just yet because it may be rubbish. But so far I've looked at reviews and it does look good, but I just want to test it before I recommend it to anyone. Be on the lookout for that video. Again, subscribe. The reason why I say this is because even in a well-lit environment like the shop, the Micro Four Thirds system, it does struggle in low light, and it does struggle with lighting in general. I feel like if you're a wildlife photographer in bright sunny days or non-cloudy days, I feel like you're not going to have an issue. However, with the filming that I was doing, I felt like I wish I just had that little bit more light, because with these Micro Four Thirds sensors, they don't let in a lot of light, and I do feel like you need to optimize your lighting to get the best out of this camera, because the 4K in it is absolutely incredible. So yeah, that is something that I will be bringing in my next shoot. Hopefully that bigger light will make a difference to my next few videos. The other thing that I really wanted to really bring was my monitor. I looked at everything through that little screen on the Panasonic, but I felt like if I had my larger 7-inch monitor, which I will be doing a review on because I absolutely love it, and it's a newer HD monitor and it enables a 4K input as well, and I'll explain when I do that review why that's important. But this monitor's absolutely brilliant. It's what I'm using right now to film myself, and it's a large monitor, very, very color accurate, and I didn't use it. And I think that really did hinder me, because when I was sort of trying to make sure that my shots were perfect and everything was in frame, I felt like the little screen, you can't quite see the detail in it. So next time I will definitely be bringing a monitor. I now understand why people bring these big monitors on their cameras when they're filming these types of videos. And the last thing that I wish I had done was understand frame rates a lot better. Now, I wanted to implement some slow-mo, so I did some clips in 1080p, 60 frames per second, but I didn't really use that. And again, I wanted everything to be in 4K, 24 frames per second, but I felt like if I wanted different speeds and get different effects, obviously people use different frame rates like 60p or 120p. Now this camera doesn't do 120p, so I can't get that super nice slow-mo, but I felt like I didn't utilize 60p as much as I should have, and a lot of the video was quite fast paced, so maybe 60p slow-mos might not have worked well, but I would have liked to have maybe played around with that a lot more, because I didn't really use any slow-mo footage in my video. So this is just a quick little video just to talk about what things I would have changed. Obviously you guys have watched my video, so if there was something that you think I could have improved on, then please leave a comment below. Obviously this was my first ever video, sort of commercial video, so please go easy on me, alright? But if you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll put some links in the description of what sort of equipment I use. But until then, I will see you in the next video. See you later, everyone.